Hey everyone, how's it going? Hope you guys are all doing well out there. This is Regan. Thanks for tuning back into our channel. Today, I just want to share with you guys, our newly addition to our addiction. No, just kidding. A newly addition to our collection. Yeah, of course. I'm also collecting some console, PlayStation. Not so many, but just few. But yeah, this is not so new. This is just another PS5 but limited edition. I think yes, this is the first PS5 released a limited edition or PS5 made a special edition, especially for this Spider-Man 2 game, right? And we already started playing it since like 3 days or 4 days ago. Although we had the game since the PS5 console was released because it's in the package, it's just that we didn't get a chance to play it right away when it first came out. That was like October 20th because we just came from New York Comic Con. We still have some, a little bit of jet lag. But anyway, I've always wanted to get a PS5. Although I have the PS4, but it's still different when it comes to video graphics, like, those new games, the quality, controller, especially too, right? Yeah, however, when it first came out, it was so expensive because of the pandemic, so not so many pieces. I think Sony released a PS5 console. And of course, the shops, the resellers took advantage of that limited quantity. But then after, 3 years, the price was dropped slowly, going back to normal, retail price. Sometimes you will see some secondhand out there, like at least not so low. It's still a bit expensive, but at least below retail price. And probably they thought, PS5 will going to release another version, something new or like a Pro or Slim, but probably not so soon, right? And good thing I didn't buy it right away, given the price was dropped. And then I saw this limited edition Spider-Man 2. I was like, is this real? Like, oh my gosh, this looks really cool. So I told myself, like, yeah, I think I need to buy. I mean, I think it's time for me to buy it. So, and then I saw the Street Fighter is making another Street Fighter 6 as well. And I said, like, oh wow, I need to play that Street Fighter 6 because I'm also playing that Street Fighter 5 from my PS4. And I love, Street Fighter since World Warrior back when I was a kid. Again, once a gamer, always a gamer. Yeah, is there a quote like that? Maybe not. Yeah. Anyway, yes, it's always been my dream to have a PS5, and finally it's here. So again, thanks to my wife. Shout out to my wife, for giving me this. I know. Actually, this is her gift for the Father's Day special. Yeah, kind of like that. So wow, right? I think not just only me, for a lot of people, especially gamer, for sure, it's always been a dream to have a PS5 console, right? Why? Who doesn't want a PS5, right? Anyway, so again, I had this like since it was first released, almost like more than a month. I mean, like this limited edition, like since September. And you know me, I'm always like busy to even unbox some of the new figures here. So to be honest, I haven't even played this PS5 since I picked it up from the shop, and my kids are always nagging me to play with it. But yeah, we're like kind of like busy, those time, like almost a month. Again, I imagine that. Even the new Spider-Man, again, as I said earlier, when it first came out, it took me like 2 days or 3 days before we played it, right? So anyway, aside from the PS5 console, I bought an extra Spider-Man game controller as well because it looks really, really cool. Next is the 8K HDMI Ultra cable, so at least it's a little bit faster than the normal version. I'm not sure, and I can enjoy the full color connection to my TV because my TV is 8K ready. And of course, the first game that I purchased aside from the Spider-Man is the Street Fighter. Yeah, again, one of my favorite game of all time. As what I said earlier, that's why my youngest son named after Ryu, the character from the game. So anyway, here is the art box of the console. It looks beautiful. That's why I said it looks really, really cool. Very clean, definitely a must keep, right? Like wow, as if like I'm reviewing a figure, right? Anyway, well, for sure you will all agree with me. And not only that, the back part of this box has another beautiful print of Spider-Man and Venom fighting scene, which is absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to fight Venom in the game or even play with it, I hope, right? Okay, now let's check it out, the other things or the other stuff inside the box. It has the manual. Here is the power cord and some papers again with the downloadable code. I wish it comes with a CD, but the good thing about with this downloadable game is it's not prone to damage, right? So you don't need to touch it. You're just gonna download it, and that's it. You could pass it to other, I think, or yeah, if you're not going to play it, you could pass it to other. If you go to sell your console, something like that. Anyway, right here is another game controller that comes with it. It's absolutely beautiful, especially the print is like custom made. You will definitely going to love this, look of this controller for sure. You already have one, and you should take care of it. Anyway, there's also a USB-A to USB-C cable, and there's an HDMI cable, probably just a 2.0 version or just a standard version. Right here is the stand. And last but definitely not the least is the Spider-Man 2 PS5 limited edition console, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Very neat design of the spider logo and the kind of like a Venomized style on the red color of the console. Absolutely beautiful, right? I think the only thing that I don't like on this one is the texture of the cover. It's kind of like it's easy to get scratched, something like that, but it's easy to clean, but something like that, something that feel like doesn't look high quality to me. But anyway, it's just the cover, especially with the black glossy embossed print of PS5 right there. Absolutely fantastic. I think there's nothing changed with the connector or with the output, with the USB, the HDMI, the LAN. I think it's totally the same with the original version of PS5. And you could also purchase actually, the cover only, with the Spider-Man look. If you have the original version, you're just gonna change it, right? I think it's interchangeable cover, and you could save a lot, money than buying another PS5 if you like Spider-Man, right? That's actually what I'm thinking before. But I said it's still different when you bought a package. At least you have that right away. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything included in this package. The question is it really worth it, or it's just a hype, to get this version, or just buy the normal PS5 console and get the Spider-Man 2 game, then I think you're okay, right? For me, in my honest opinion, I think I'd say yes. I think it's worth it. Especially if you don't have the PS5 console yet, then I think it's gonna be worth it. Especially with that look of Spider-Man, and you really love Spider-Man game. I think you should really get this one. If you're going to ask me, as I said earlier, I do want to buy PS5 before because of the price. It was too expensive. Until now, I think yes, maybe some still selling it a little bit high. Again, as I said earlier, it was back to normal, like retail price. I remember the asking price before the pandemic was like around 6,000 Hong Kong dollars, or more than 7,000, around like that. It's like double the price of the original of it, right? So I told to myself, like, maybe I'll just wait. I'm not really in a hurry because I could still play those games that I miss, even if what's this, like, I'm going to buy it like late. But yeah, the original price of this PS5 right now, the retail price is around 3,500 to 4,300 Hong Kong dollars. It depends on the shop and the country version. And the price of this Spider-Man 2 limited edition console PS5 is 5,100 Hong Kong dollars. So almost the same. If you're going to buy the game, the cover, so it's almost the same. Although it's not the CD game, still, with the packaging and everything, I think it's okay. Some resellers selling it a little bit low right now, this limited edition, because probably when they bought this one, when they got it, they thought they could sell it really high because they thought it's because they know it's limited edition. But then I think not so many people really interested anymore on the console, but more on the game, especially if it's just the same function and version of the PS5. Then I think not so many people. So you could still buy this, I think, this PS5 limited edition, okay, if you don't have yet. So just the outlook, I think that's the only difference. Everything is the same. Okay, I think that's about it. That's all I could say. Let me know your thoughts as well on this one. Feel free to comment down below if you have this, PS5 limited edition Spider-Man 2 as well. We are already playing the, Spider-Man 2 game. We are in the first mission, so hopefully we could play this again on this weekend. And also the Street Fighter 6. I'm also enjoying that. I just had a hard time, installing the downloadable content, but I think it's okay. It's fine now. Good thing there's internet that I could search it right away. And I will probably upload more videos of the game and the Street Fighter. Yeah, so if you want more content like this, just don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. Okay, until then, see you in the next one. Peace.